The shortest words in English are often the most difficult to get right. Prepositions like in, on, and at look simple, but they are notorious for causing constant headaches and grammar mistakes for learners. This is a result of L1 interference. It happens because your brain is already hardwired with the speech patterns of your first language, which can make it difficult to adopt the structural rules of a second one. For speakers of Mandarin, Arabic, or Spanish, these three prepositions are particularly difficult because their native languages often categorize time and physical space using entirely different concepts. This leads to the confusing reality of English grammar, where an event might be located in the morning, but on Saturday. These choices follow a specific geometric logic. We can visualize these rules as a funnel of specificity, a shrinking scale that determines which word to use based on the size of the area or the length of the time you are describing. The top, widest rim of the funnel represents the word in. This preposition acts as a broad container for the largest measurements of our surroundings. In terms of time, this covers vast expanses like centuries, historical eras, years, and seasons. For example, if we are talking about a massive historical period, we use in. Early humans developed basic tools in the Stone Age. We use the same container for a specific year. Sushmita Stam won the Miss Universe pageant in 1994. Use in whenever a subject is enveloped by a large boundary, whether that is a physical city, a season of the year, or a decade of history. As we move into the middle section of the funnel, the scale narrows. We have moved from a 3D container down to a two-dimensional plane. In physical space, on describes surfaces and lines. This is why a picture hangs on the wall and a restaurant is located on Mahatma Gandhi Road. This same logic applies to time. We use on for specific days and dates that sit like squares on a flat calendar. This is why a military parade happens on Independence Day or on Republic Day. Think of on as the equivalent of placing a marker on a surface, whether it's a physical street or a single day on the calendar. At the extreme narrow tip of the funnel, the scale shrinks to a single dot. This is the space for at. It defines exact coordinates and specific points of reference, like standing at the door or sitting at a desk. For time, at targets precise clock moments. You meet a friend at 9 a.m. or arrive home at midnight. This pinpoint logic is required for expressions that demand absolute exactness, such as at the moment or at sunrise. Comparing the three together, the structure is clear. We live in a year. We celebrate on a specific day, but the event itself begins at a precise minute. Using at removes the broad boundaries of the funnel and forces the speaker to focus on a single specific intersection of time or space. Let's apply this funnel logic to a quick test. Take this sentence. The project is due blank the end of the month. Because the end of the month describes a pinpoint moment in time, the correct answer is at. Next, my birthday is blank July. A month is a large 30-day container. This makes it wide enough for the preposition in. And finally, there is a restaurant blank Main Street. Since a street acts as a flat line or surface, the answer is on. This funnel provides a consistent mental framework for these prepositions, allowing you to choose the right word by simply identifying how much you need to zoom in on a specific moment or location.